Hello. Red Bull. You're on camera. This cat. It's in the middle of the night and I just have this energy. I've just been working on a system so I can have a proper structure for my content production, and I'm really enjoying just a simple work of editing. Now that it's so simple with apps like CapCut, it's crazy. Not sponsored. Great app. And all the AI that you can use, it's really simple. The videos that I've been posting lately with I call them headshots and wisdom, where it's basically ChatGPT and I having dialogue in order to extract some wisdom from the universe and try to share it in the hope to awake some light in people. Because I would want to see more people shine bright. Because the more I can see others shine, the brighter I will shine as a reflection of that. I think that's a beautiful perspective to have. This is why I don't have competitors, because I would want to see them win too. I think there is enough room for enough of the contenders to win if they go through all the steps to success, which is a persistence game. Effort and persistence. As long as you keep going, never give up. Then it simply has to happen. Because the ripple effects of consistency beats everything in the long run. That's the turtle and the rabbit. The rabbit is trying to be so fucking fast, and he's everywhere now because he's so fast. But the turtle just slowly makes his way. Steady, consistently. That's what wins the race. But it takes time. And when something has to take time, you need to be patient. But at some point, you are so close that you would be allowed to not be patient anymore and just want it to be now, because maybe it's next week, maybe it's the week after, or maybe it's a month, but also maybe it's tomorrow. That's the thing. In this game, maybe it's tomorrow. So then it becomes a matter of being here. Maybe it's today. And creating that energy in it's actually today. It's happening now. Like and maybe maybe I just had an epiphany right now. What if it happened now? Already? How would that energy be? I feel lighter already. My voice is so fucked. I need to contemplate on this. This is a great insight. Which takes me back to this content production. I find myself to love doing it now. The whole process. I've built what needs to be built. Now I can focus on the content. Finally. Took me fucking 2 years to build. Oh. And of course I did it the hardest way possible. Crazy. I at least get to say that I did it my way. I did it my way. And I'm still doing it my way. I'll always do it my way. But now I've also acknowledged that it's okay to ask for help and wisdom. At least when you have the network to ask. Because prior I didn't have that. So this I had to build and cultivate first. And as this was established, then me as a being had these 2 years of growth. And now I'm conscious now of how much time I've recorded. Because it sucks if you record and you keep talking, but now the camera stops recording, but you keep talking and then you're not recording. That's such a shame. Such a pity. It's such a... When it happens, the feeling you get, and you're like, no. And I can't recreate it. That's not authentic. That's a pickle. So awareness took me out of the moment there, or took me into the awareness of the moment. No, into the stress of the future. Because I was unsure of when it was going to stop. Drama. Thinking a lot lately. Had some epiphanies. I'm having epiphanies. I think we should go for making it great. Proper great. Like, Sometimes you just have the right people around you, and because of it, you're able to elevate your state of being because of the wisdom that just expands from being around the right individuals. The universe is one big expansion, isn't it? So we should expand as much as possible. Expansion. I like the concept of expansion, because if you think of it in universal terms, having universal pull and push, and what's the opposite of expanding would be attracting. But what if you're attracting at such a heavy rate that you implode and isolate and becomes a black hole? But then if there is a black hole in the universe that pulls everything in, such a light would have to come out on the other end because of that attraction. So then, dependent on where I see myself in the universe, if I'm attracting or expanding, defines my state of frequency. Because if there are my voice is better, multiple points in the universe, multiple timelines that we can shift between, I would want to be in the timeline that's the opposite of attraction, hence being expansion, which is larger than attraction. Because I am in motion. Don't know if any of that makes sense for you, but somehow this makes sense to me. And based off of how I'm operating, when I put myself in these different states of mind, if you can call it that, I manage to elevate. So if it's only but a linguistic programming where language is being the bridge between imagination, visualizing, and updating operational software, at least that creates a truth for me. And that's my truth. and no one can take away my truth from me. I think I'll call it there. This has been an interesting episode. I just had this urge. It's 1:30 night. I need to go to bed. But I just had this, I need to talk. Might as well capture it. Because when I'm capturing, I just start talking. Well, I had another epiphany. When you start to think of saying your name and who you are, then it's time to shut up. And you start to say, well, yeah, I'm Sebastian. That was it. I feel I'm at that stage now. I'm Sebastian, your Philosophical Viking, living here in the north of the globe. And I will keep doing this. And I will actually also up my volume. Some Hormozy insights. Just do fucking crazy volume. And now I want to do it. So now I'm dedicated now. I've decided upon it. I've had many choices to where to put my energy, but now I find like this is what I'm going to do now. And it's going to make everything great. Because we get to help more people. I read all the comments. I'm starting to getting comments now. I really appreciate them. They're so thankful. It's meaningful to me when what I produce actually gives something to someone. That makes me want to do it more. So, if you want to see more stuff, just keep liking, keep commenting, and I'll keep going. I love this. This is going to be a fantastic journey. I can feel it. Okay, please like, share, comment, and have a nice time. Until next time, this is Talk with the Philosophical Viking. And if anyone wants to come talk, write it in the fucking comments. And let's set up a meeting and we'll have a conversation. See ya.